In this video we are going to modify the stop loss positioning for all the trades that we did before to see if it was going to improve our numbers or not. Just to let you know, I didn't do this before, so it's going to be a complete surprise for me or failure. It might not be a good idea, but it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you how you backtest a new rule that you introduce without thinking too much. You just execute, and you need to be very fair with your results because you want to know exactly if that rule works or not. So first, we're going to move the stop loss from under the candle to the middle of the body of the candle. Okay, so to find out the middle of the body, we are going to use this Fib retracement tool. So this is a Fibonacci tool. If you haven't used this before, you will find this on every platform. And it has nothing to do with Fibonacci trading strategies. It's just using this tool we can find the middle of any point on the screen very easily. So if you click this button, you click once, and then you can move your mouse up diagonally. You click again, so this is the range from this point to this point. And this tool will show you the 50%, the 0.5%, which is the middle of this range, so we can measure everything with this. Now let's do some modifications on this tool to make it look better. First of all, I'm going to leave only the 0, the 1, and the 0.5. So I'm going to uncheck all the others. This is because we only need the 0.5. Uncheck the background because you don't need colors on the background. You can uncheck prices, so it's not going to show you the price if you uncheck this. But if you want to see the price, because you need to take that and write it in your on your brokerage account, you might leave it on. And those are the levels, and it shows here values. You can put percents so you can see percentage. And then you click OK. It's going to stay like that if you don't modify it. You click OK. And this is how it's going to look like. Now we can delete this. And we want to position the tool from the bottom of the body, so from the open to the close. Just click on the tool, you hold Control, you click on the open, you click on the close, and you see that the 50% it's 2542.6, so we take 1, so it's going to be 2541. And you can double click on this tool, and we need to make this 2541 2541. We click OK. So you see that now the risk to reward ratio improved a lot. So let's keep going to see what happens. So the exit on each one of those, it's exactly the same as we did it. Let's use the Fibonacci tool. 2765 minus 1, 2764. Just go here. 2764. So you can see immediately if it would touch your stop loss. Now to make this faster, I'm going to position it by eye, right in the middle of the body of the candle. And if we see any price reaching in that area, we are going to do it exactly to see if that would have stopped us or not. So you can zoom in to see this better. So it's just around there. In here we buy, we get stopped out. Okay. So in here, you obviously get stopped out from this trade. And what I would do here, because we know what we're doing, we're being aggressive with the stop loss. So you get stopped out, but you see it stays above the moving average. So it stays there and it's a green candle. So you might want to enter again. Let's do this. So you enter again and you put your stop loss at the bottom of this candle because it has a very tiny body. It's almost impossible to... So you cannot put your stop loss when you have such a tiny body because your broker it's going to stop you from the trade because it has spreads, it has a different price, slightly different price, not too much. So you just leave it there. You're basically in the same place with the stop loss, but you have a better entry now. The same exit. In here you get stopped out immediately. And you might want to enter again because you have this huge rejection here. You see this huge wick and the body of the candle stays above the moving average with the price and everything. So this is almost like a green candle and you keep your stop loss under the moving average. If you want a better stop loss. Next we have this one. Around here you obviously get stopped out immediately with only this one. This is still a mitigation. You see that if you've had your stop loss here and you move it under this candle, it's still mitigated. So no problem here. And here. Again here. Okay, this is okay. This is, yeah, you know, try to keep it under the moving average because the body is small, you know, it's a little risky. Here again. You see, you get with the stop loss very close to the price, so that's not a very good idea. So just raise it a little. Keep it under the moving average. With this one you can do the same. Or just put it right there in the half because the candle is big enough. So it's a very big long candle and that's good. The same with this one. So you want to stay under the moving average when you have very small bodies and your stop loss is very close to the opening price of the trade. Or you might want to apply this rule so only when you have big bodies. So you can imagine, you see that this idea has some ways where you can make it a rule where it applies everywhere. So it's not something that it's ambiguous, so you don't know when you should apply it or not. You can see that you have a big body, so that forces you to have a big stop loss. Just reduce it a little. Don't go above the middle of the body of the candle. So I'm giving you an idea, like you have a rule which is the middle of the body of the candle. If the body is too small, then you stay at the moving average. So you can, if you do, that's why I'm telling you to do backtesting, because in backtesting you'll see real stuff that happened before and is going to happen again. And as you can see here, the risk to reward ratio has improved a lot. We made the strategy a little more aggressive, so you can do that if you want. And in the next video we are going to collect the data from the first version and we are going to compare it with the second version of the backtesting to see which one is better.